Hi, I'm David Kaminow. As the government funding starts to get a little bit more difficult to acquire as the nation starts to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic, I have a lot of clients who are now going through an issue where they just don't know whether they can continue to operate their business. Many of them call me and say they want to start perhaps a new business, that they're ready to let this business go, and maybe it's acquired a large amount of debt over the pandemic when the business was slow, and they just simply cannot recover from the hole that they're in. And they contact me seeking advice about a bankruptcy. And I want to speak now to the vast majority of business owners. There are certain circumstances where a bankruptcy for a business is a good idea, and I'll discuss a new form of bankruptcy in a different 2-Minute Tuesday. But for now, again, for the vast majority of business owners, it is much easier, it is much faster, and it is much cheaper simply to dissolve an entity rather than to bankrupt it out. In order to dissolve an entity in the state of Maryland, the owner simply needs to send a notice to all of the creditors indicating that the business will be shutting its doors, perhaps giving a list of assets and a deadline within which to respond, and let the ownership know if the creditor thinks that he, she, or it is entitled to some of those assets. After a certain period of time has passed, again depending on the type of entity, the owner simply needs to file an article of dissolution with the State Department of Assessment and Taxation, and that form can be found online. Again, it is frequently much faster, simpler, and less expensive simply to dissolve a business rather than to bankrupt it out. If you have any questions about this or anything else having to do with your business, please give me a call.